good cup of coffee this morning. Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, man, this does not work. Let's get open for business, and let's wake up the football gods this morning. You know what? It's Monday, and I am happy as can be. And I know that sounds crazy, but you know, the coffee seems to have just a little bit better aroma this morning. You know, the air, even though it's stifling hot, it just smells a little sweeter. And the energy you feel because football's back, baby. It's back. We're talking about the players on the field. No more of this BS speculation and the frickin' talking heads talking out the rear ends. We're talking about guys practicing on field. Unfortunately, some guys that are getting hurt. Some guys that are stepping up. Some guys you don't know about, but you're about to learn about. You're hearing all of the great things. You know, you go outside, you get that little bit of dew that's on the grass. I know most of you guys are used to playing artificial turf, but we played on grass, real grass. Grass about, this tall. And you get that morning dew on the grass. You get that fresh cut grass smell, and you're out there practicing. Ooh-wee. I'm excited. I am happy as can be. And shout out to my quarterback, Dak Prescott, because today, friends, is Dak Prescott's birthday. Now, for me, in my mind, I speculated and thought that this would be the day that he gets his contract. What better fitting birthday present than to get paid? And it's just great to know football's back. So we're open for business. We got the football gods going here. And let me take care of some business. Some people want to know about sitting in the Joe Boo section for the Giants game, okay? You've got until Wednesday. Call Barry at Cowboys Experience. The number is 469-660-6011. Barry, Cowboys Experience, 469-660-6011. And tell them that you want to sit in the Joe Boo section. Because what we're doing is it's corner end zone 200 level. We're getting as many of the fans. I know Miss Jackie and Sarah's going to be there. We know that Michael Anthony Fitness and Rashid, the stinking Giant fan, me, Joe Boo, and I believe we've had 7 or 8 people already, other than the people I named, that have also signed out and have had more interest for it. So go through, do that. You got today, tomorrow, and Wednesday to let them know, because he's going to do a group buy. The good thing about that is if you're going to StubHub or one of these sites and stuff, you don't have to pay the fee and stuff that's put on top of the ticket price. So here we are, a new season here. New hopes, new dreams. Everybody is 0-0. We've got Jason Garrett, who for the first time didn't get the Jason Garrett is not under pressure. Jason Garrett's going to be the coach of the Dallas Cowboys for a long time. This year, it's different. The expectations are up here with Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones and the organization. They look and they say, we've got tons and tons of talent on the field now. And Jerry Jones was actually interviewed yesterday, talking about what Jason Garrett has to do to get a contract extension. Let's go to that clip.
What's it going to take to bring your head coach, Jason Garrett, back in 2020? What do you want to see?
Well, I want to see something that I really have always seen. Jason has never lost the team.
Right.
The team has always been there for him and playing hard. Now, the outcome hasn't been as good as we'd like to have, but the team has always been there for him. Now, I'd like to see us take this talent, and I'd like to see us really have gotten to the point that we should have won a Super Bowl, okay? Because I don't put that on any man, coach or not. If we get right there, we're ready to go, we're within Dez Bryant's catch of winning it, then when we're in here that close and competing like that, I say job well done.
Jerry, you've had a long-standing policy for your team about the national anthem. You bring in Robert Quinn from Miami. Robert Quinn last year had a raised fist during the national anthem. Is that something you would allow on your football team this year? Quinn wants to continue that action?
I think what our position is very clear, and it will remain clear. We want to recognize the social issues that Robert wants to make people aware of. We want to recognize those. But the Cowboys stand for the flag when we get ready to play football.
All right. So, in essence, if you're Jason Garrett, yeah, I would say that Jason Garrett just had the bomb dropped on him. Jason Garrett is kind of put on notice that, you know what, we got talent. We've been close. We have to do this. Now, I believe that the talent on the field is not the only thing that we have right now that's going for us as well. I think we actually have an assemblage of a really good coaching staff. Because, I mean, as you start looking at this, so far, when you look at the Jason Garrett coaching tree, well, the Jason Garrett coaching tree, well, there's, no, it's not even a sapling yet. But as you start to look at the coaching that is being assembled right now, you know, or at least I know, Chris Richard is going to be a head coach, without a doubt. Chris Richard, in almost every year of his existence as a defensive coordinator and coaching, has had a top 10 defense, with the exception of, I believe, only 1 year. That includes here in Dallas, 3 times being the top defense in Seattle. Russell Wilson gets all the credit, but that defense gets the lion's share of it, or should. He'll be a head coach. Rod Marnelli, he's been a head coach, but he's, of course, in the twilight of his career. I will take him almost as any defensive line guru out there. I mean, I call him the defensive line whisperer. He has taken guys that nobody thought were going to be anything and turned them into very productive, damn near great defensive linemen. And now we tried a Paul Alexander last year on the offensive line, Mr. Ketchup bottle himself, but we went back to Dallas Cowboy football and we went to Marco Colombo, and Marco Colombo took a juggled up line last year and got them back into form and back into playing. They weren't perfect, but they didn't have the Zach Martin that was fresh from the draft, or the Travis Frederick who wasn't on the field, or a young Tyron Smith. You know, we had a rookie Connor Williams, a Lyle Collins. We had a Xavier Salafalo in there. We had Cam Fleming. We had all kinds of people that were going in and out of the lineup, but yet they were still productive enough to do the job. You got Sanjay Lau, who right now he's nursing a broken ankle. He had surgery on it, had a little accident during vacation. But he's out there with those guys. You know, he's got the guys there carrying the bricks and the blocks and everything else. And he is a precision type coach. And now you have a John Kitna, who my quarterback, Dak Prescott, says, listen, I don't want to just be good. I want to be the best there ever was. I want you to coach the hell out of me. Excuse me, coach me hard. And you start seeing already some of the things that are going on with John Kitna. And I think John Kitna may be better suited teaching mechanics than Kellen Moore. And see, that's where a lot of people are like, well, Kellen Moore, you know, what did he do with Dak? Well, Dak actually got better as the season went on. And you start seeing how John Kitna is working with those mechanics. He's been around great players like Warren Moon and things like that. So you're seeing that dividend being paid off. And you're seeing now Kellen Moore, who's not old guard. He's a younger guy with connection, being able to connect with the younger players. where the players are excited about playing. You put that together, you got Jason Garrett. So I look at this and say, I think that this, in Jason Garrett's tenure, without a doubt, is the best assemblage of a coaching staff as well as players. And make no mistake about it, if you're the CEO of an organization, it's not necessarily your job to know how the sausage is made. Your job is to make sure that I got a guy in the position of making sure the sausage is made right, can make that sausage. That the package guy knows how to package it. That they know that it's got to go into the refrigerator or be frozen so it doesn't go bad. That we've got a delivery schedule and we got a salesperson that's selling the sausage. That's my job. It's not my job to go out there and to be the one selling the sausage. It's not my job to be the one to make the sausage. It's not my job to make sure the sausage doesn't go bad. It's not my job to deliver the sausage. It's my job to make sure that this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy can do the job. And that's where Jerry Jones is right now. We've given you the talent. We've given you the coaching staff. It's up to you to make sure that this Fortune 500 organization wins. And that's it in a nutshell. That's it in a nutshell. And you can see thus far in practice that Jason Garrett is a little more vocal. Jason Garrett has got a little more bounce in his step. Jason Garrett is putting more influence into what's going on because it's now his neck that's on the line. And sometimes to me, it always bothered me when we go into a season and we'd say, your job is safe. No matter what. No matter what. Don't worry about it. If it don't work, don't worry about it. No. Everybody needs to have a little bit of pressure. Everybody needs to be under the gun. Everybody needs to be held responsible for the outcomes. And I believe this might be the first time that we've had that. And I think that this is a good thing. So guys, make sure tonight you are right here for Jobu Sports Reports live stream, 9 o'clock Eastern. The team goes on the field at 6:30 Pacific time, which would be my time, okay, for the show. So we'll be talking about what's going on with practice and everything else and so on. We'll be talking about if there's anybody that's gotten injured, some of the different looks, and everything that is the Dallas Cowboys. I could not be happier that football season is back. And thank you guys, as always, for being here watching the Jobu Sports Report. I'll see you guys soon.